Sergiño, thanks for your time today. Um, wondering, obviously your goals the other day were big for the club, but I was wondering what did they mean to you personally to score two goals for Barcelona in your first season?
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I was really happy to score like two goals in the game. You know, I think I needed it. It was about to come because I hit the crossbar against Paris Saint-Germain. I hit the post against Sevilla. So it finally came, and I'm really happy because it was also important for the team. You know, the second goal, the third goal, and I think as a team we put down a really good result. So we have to continue like this.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Next will be Ryan Talmadge from Goal.com.
Hey, Serginho. Obviously, the last time we saw you with the U.S. was in the fall, just shortly after you moved to Barcelona. And so much has changed since that point, and I'm sure you feel like you've developed in a lot of ways since you've gotten to Barcelona. What's different about the player now than the one the last time we saw, and how have you kind of grown into your role at Barca now that you are kind of back with the U.S.?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I feel like I've developed a lot in Barcelona. I think this system where we're playing right now, that's just something that fits me really and pretty well. And I think like I'm playing with like the best of the game, So every training, if you look at him and you just see what he does, it's just unbelievable. So I try to take a couple things from him. Of course, it's really hard what he does, but I feel like I'm learning from all the players, and I think it's really good for my development. And I think I'm at the right place to get my full potential. Yeah.
Next will be Brian Sheretta from American Soccer Now.
Thank you very much, Michael, and thank you, Serginho. And I guess over the last month or two, you've moved further up the field into a wing-back position. Discuss that transition and how did it take you by surprise that the team moved in that way, and discuss how much you like this position and whether or not it's something that you hope continues.
I think this like system fits the whole team pretty well. Especially for me. It's I think a little bit better. Yeah, because I have someone behind me. And I like to take some risks into my game. And I think if I take risks in the game, I'm on my best. Like making the actions, like go attacking. And of course it can go wrong. But now I have someone behind me, so that's really good for me. And I think as a team, like the system fits the team pretty well because we're winning like a lot of games. We're winning like with and scoring like a lot of goals in the game. So I think this is a really good system. Yeah.
Next will be Michele Giannone from Univision.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Sergiño.
No problem.
You were just talking about the systems and the changes that you've gone through. But now, when you come back to the national team, you're back to a 4-3-3, and you're mainly a right back, but you've played on the left back on the national team. Where do you see yourself? What do you like? Are you comfortable playing the left back? Because that's a position that basically is up for grabs today. Thank you.
Yeah, for me, like I like both positions, and I feel like wherever the team needs me, I'm gonna play over there. Yeah, I've played a lot left back with the national team, and I like to switch a little bit. And yeah, for me, I don't really prefer anything. I like both of the positions. I think I can I am a little bit a different player on the left side than on the right side, so it's I think that the change is nice, and I like both of the sides. Yeah, both sides.
Next we'll go to Ron Blown from the Associated Press.
Hi, Serginho. Looking ahead to the fall, how do you prepare yourself mentally and physically for 3 transatlantic trips, 8 qualifiers with Champions League and La Liga matches in between all of them, and not worry about breaking down physically and mentally?
Yeah, the balance has to be right, you know. For me, I'm going to train. I train real hard. You know, after training sessions, I do some gym sessions too. Not always. It just depends how I feel and you know when we have the next game. But I think like in your free time, especially right now, because you have like a lot of games, I feel like in your free time you have to like really relax yourself, you know, like do something without any like specific thing of football, you know. And I just relax with my friends. Sometimes I play PlayStation. Sometimes I'm watching movies or like my family is with me. But I think like for me, especially because we play so many games and it's all football, 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 you know. I feel like when I'm like off the training, I'm just relaxing with something else, and I think helping me really well.
Next will be Franco Panizo from SBI Soccer.
Thanks, Michael. Hey, Sergiño. Just got a couple of quick ones for you, if that's okay. The first being, you've had some time now with Barcelona. You talked about playing with one of, if not the best player right now, one of the best. But as a young player, what's it like to go through that? Now you've had some time. The pressures of being at Barcelona, the day in and day out. Obviously, it's a club with a lot of history. Expected to be at the top of the table and fighting for Champions League. So what's that pressure like as a young player and knowing you have to perform every single day? And the second one, what are you looking to show in this camp with the U.S. men's national team? Obviously, you've started to get your feet wet a little bit. You have 5 caps, but what are you looking to show as you continue to integrate yourself into the group? Thanks, Sergiño.
All right. Yeah, with the team, like the pressure, I don't. Yeah, there is obviously there is pressure, you know, like playing for such a big club like Barcelona. But I'm feeling like for me the pressure doesn't affect me a lot. It doesn't affect me a lot, you know. I just try to play my own game, and yeah, of course you have some bad games, you know. But you know, the social media is like if you look into your social media, you know that's gonna yeah, that's gonna make it like bad, you know, like it's not good for your I think mental recovery after that game. So like you know, after a good or bad game, you know, I just don't really focus on the media, to be honest. I just play, and if I have a bad game, okay, on to the next one, you know. So that's something that's important. Don't focus too much on the media, because you know it can break some people, you know. And yeah, with the US, I've had 5 caps, but I'm really looking forward to play again with the US. We have a game against Jamaica, Northern Ireland, and yeah, hopefully I can just continue like this and growing and score my first goal for the US. Yes, no problem.
Next will be Diego Montalvan from Telemundo.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, Sergiño, how's it going?
Mm.
You spoke about the growth that you've had since you've been at Barcelona. What would you feel is what would you say you've grown in? What aspects and what players have helped you the most in growing at Barcelona? Thank you.
Like those type of things is really hard to say like the real aspect, but I mean like I felt like I grow as a player, you know, because you know, like it's going better with the team, you know, you're getting a better flow by yourself, and I feel like, you know, like sometimes playing without like too much risk is good for me, you know, because I'm a player that likes to take risks, likes to have a little bit flair into the game, you know. But you know, I've also learned like sometimes it's better to not do that, you know, and just wait for the moment it can. So yeah, specific things it's really hard to say for me, but I feel in general that I grow and play a little bit more as an adult, you know. So yeah.
Next will be Alonso Contreras from Area Sports Network.
Thank you. Hi, Sergiño. Congratulations for the 2 goals. I mean, also to be the first American to achieve this. And, you know, in Barcelona, they play a different style. They're more like tiki-taka, especially the last goal in Barcelona when you scored against Real Sociedad. Have you spoke with a coach how he wants you to play as a right or left fullback, more attacking, more like coming from the bottom, building the line?
Yeah, yeah. In the new system, he just said to me, like if you can, just go. And I think that's something that fits me really well. Like my attacking abilities are my strength. So I feel like I can take more risks into the game, and then I'm on my best. So yeah, for me personally, I'm really happy with the system, and yeah, as I said, like hopefully we can just continue like this, and like I think I can grow like more into this position, and like be more helpful for the team, and hopefully I can also work on my stats, like assist and goals, because that's also important.
Our last question for Serge will come from Donald Wine from Stars and Stripes FC.
Thank you, Michael. Hi, Sergiño. We had a couple of recent commitments to the men's national team, and Yunus Musa and Jordan Sibachu. You were one of those guys that had a big decision, and you committed to the national team. Seeing them in their first camp, I know you probably haven't had a chance to speak with them yet, but what do you plan to talk to them about, just about how they are welcomed into the group? I know you guys have done a great job so far, but you've been in that position. How did you feel when they welcomed you as a newcomer, and how do you pass that advice along to the two newcomers on the team? Thank you.
Yeah, I think everybody feel welcome, like even before he committed to the US, he was like welcomed by everyone, like the chemistry into the team is like really good. Everybody is talking with each other, it's just a good vibe. So I feel like for me personally, when I committed to the US, it was actually the same as before, like obviously like people were happy that I chose the US, but it was like it always has been a good vibe over here, so that's really good. And also for the new players, like everybody, yeah, it's just one group, one nation, so that's really good.